do this challenge again this year, everybody. The 200 days challenge in 60 seconds in 2026. I feel like it's a yearly tradition at this point, mostly because I love this game and I just want to find any excuse to play this game. I'm only going to try this one time in this episode because I think that I can do this one take J style, but we'll see if I'm washed right now. If you guys cool with that, down with that? Everybody get ready and buckle up, because here we go! So if y'all didn't know, last year, I think I uploaded the last episode on April Fool's Day of 2025, and it was like my personal record, and people thought that it was like an April Fool's video because obviously I posted it on that day, which is ironic because I'm not fooling nobody. I was dead serious. I never been more serious in my damn life when I posted that video. That was like 200 something days. I think we were damn near 300 days. But I'm just gonna get Mary Jane and Timmy as little scavengers. They're just gonna get stuff from me, and then I'm never getting them back inside the bunker. I promise you. Let me get into the 60-second 200 days mood. But yeah, last year, people thought that I was messing around, that I didn't really get like the 200 days or like my personal record because I uploaded it on April Fool's Day. But now we doing this on a cold day in January, everybody. I need to stop messing around. Because if I'm gonna do this one time and one time only, I need to be for real. Come on, get that, and okay. I guess we're just gonna do this, everybody. 10 years. 10 years I've been playing this game. Let the 200 days challenge in 60 seconds in 2026 begin! Not editing this part out. Just gonna embrace the cringe. 199 more days to go. Got the whole family. Got a stacked bunker. This bunker looking like a BBL in Miami. Come on now. But we got cards, checkerboard, flashlight, Boy Scout book, map, and I am going to prepare to scavenge as soon as we can. My strategy, though, is to have Dolores go solo. I'll probably try to get Pancake, and yeah, we're just gonna send out Ted, Mary Jane, and Timmy one by one. So let's prepare to scavenge, and I don't want to scavenge more than twice, because on the third time, the raiders kind of follow you back home. Like the third or fourth time, the raiders get like your scent and they pinpoint your location, and that's why the raiders keep coming for our butt cheeks. Did I just accidentally not send anybody out? That has to be like a bad omen or something. I don't even know if we're gonna make it to 200 days at this point. Let's redo this again. Prepare to scavenge. Mary Jane has been awfully silent today. This is very unlike her. Should we try talking to her? About what? Like, she don't care about us? She's in those years where she don't really want to talk to mom, dad, or her little brother. But let's see what she talked about. Nothing solves problems better than an honest conversation over a hot beverage. We don't have the latter, but talking alone seems to do the trick. Okay, sure. But let's give everybody water and some soup. Let's send out good old Timmy, because I don't know, something about him. He's the real MVP for a reason. He's about to show us. If there's one person we truly miss, it's our great Uncle Terry. Fuck Uncle Terry and everything that he stands for. He used to tell brilliant stories about turtles, elephants, and wizards. It would be so reassuring to hear one of the stories again, and yet, we don't even have a photo of him, just memories. You don't have a photo of him because Uncle Terry is so freaking ugly. But Timmy's back, everybody, on day 10, and he brought back, I bet you he brought back a lot of things. Watch this, everybody. He brought back 2 waters. Just for that, everybody, he gets no food and water. So is Ted back to normal? He's back to normal. Okay, thank you to Uncle Terry. I want everybody to say thank you to Uncle Terry right now. So let's prepare to scavenge one more time for the homie DJ Screw. And we had thought phone calls were a thing of the past after the atomic bomb obliterated everything in our little town. No, I think it's the twins. I don't want them ever hitting my line. But anyway, let's set good old Ted right now. My other strategy is I want to try to get Mutant Mary Jane. So we need to get the spider scenario, or we need to get the dripping goose scenario. The funniest thing about doing these playthroughs is that whenever I try to get Mutant Mary Jane, she actually always goes out of the bunker or dies by the time I get like the spider or the goose scenario. So I'm trying to keep her in the bunker as long as I can, unless I just don't have enough water or food for Dolores, then I'll let her go. But let's see what other scenarios we got. As long as we have food and water, we can stay locked in, but we have to leave eventually. This is the beginning of the military scenario, so we're not gonna do that. Yeah, everybody, playing this game for 10 years, you start to know this game like the back of your hand. Like, I already knew Timmy was leaving. I could see it in his eyes, everybody. I saw it right in his ojos. What? We have a situation on our hands? There's a group approaching our shelter, and they don't seem like the occasional friendly scavengers you run into. Not at all. They look like they're out for blood. Or cans. Probably cans. This is a terrible time for humanity if canned soup is enough to turn us into monsters. Anyway, we need to defend ourselves. It's only day 14, and somebody's coming for our butt cheeks? There's no freaking way. There is no way that we're making it to 200 days if we're getting that type of scenario only 2 weeks in. Let's give them water and soup. And we know very little about what's going on outside. All right, let's get educated real quick. I think that means we don't need the gas mask anymore. And Ted's back. He brought back a bunch of water, a bunch of soup, and he brought back his ugly ass face. But we got 1 soup and 1 water from the Roachis, and 1 soup and 2 waters from Ted. So, Ted, thank you for your service, but I am not gonna need you anymore. So I'm sorry about this, Ted, but here goes boom, bop, pow, wow. And we decided to take a peek outside for a minute to see if the store around the corner was still standing. Okay, this is the Pancake scenario. Obviously, we want Pancake in the bunker so we can keep Dolores sane. And also, Pancake can go scavenge and occasionally come back with some good shit. So just in case Mutant Mary Jane doesn't come into play, at least we have that. If there's anyone who can rescue us from this hellish situation, it's our government. Nah, I'm good off that. And I'm pretty sure Ted's gonna be gone, right? No, he's still here. Bro, he really about that life? He's gone on day 23 for sure. Yep, he's dead. Open in the name of freedom! Came a shot from outside our door. We weren't sure who claimed to be representing freedom, but we could hear was a group of people probably armed. Anyone who introduces themselves like that is probably planning to kill someone in the name of freedom. Should we open? This scenario has never done me wrong. Not one time. The green pajama wearing motherfuckers though, those guys have done me wrong many times, but we have a big water jug right here, so they gave us some good waters. Thank you very much. Okay, so we're not gonna send anybody out. And we played a game of list of things you hate the most, and our neighbor's name kept coming up for some reason. That reminded us that the little weasel had a safe in his living room. We always wondered what's inside. Maybe now's the time to finally find out. But who will do the honors of stealing the possessions of our arch nemesis? Obviously, Mary Jane. We don't want anything to happen to our Queen Dolores. But every time I do this challenge, it kind of makes me think of like a sequel to 60 Seconds. Not 60 parsecs, like the one that's in space, but like 60 more seconds and we got a freaking padlock. Thank you to our neighbor. We were about to take a cautious peek outside when a furry beast jumped on us. Good thing our hearts were not battered by a fat, heavy hamburger diet because it was our dog friend and not a mutant lurking to chew our bones. Good boy. He seems to be hungry. Shall we give him something to eat? Of course we can. But yeah, I keep thinking about a direct sequel to this game. Like 60 more seconds or 120 seconds. Like something that obviously tells us that this is going to be a sequel to this game. You would expect the post-apocalypse to be a time of peace and quiet since, you know, most of the people aren't around anymore. Yet, here we have someone at the door. When we opened it up, we encountered a strange-looking man in a blue jumpsuit who asked us to trade him a water chip. A water chip? What in the hell is that? Well, we do have a shitload of water, but I am a greedy bastard, so I'm obviously not going to give him that. The only time I'm going to give water is when those people that are wearing, like, the doctor outfits or, like, the white coats ask for water. Because eventually, if either of them get sick, they'll come back and heal everybody in the bunker. We can keep sitting on our backsides. I'm going to keep sitting on my backside. Shit, maybe I want to sit doggy style. What you going to do about it? Don't be talking about my backside, all right? Worry about your own backside. And I'm not going to answer the phone call again. I want there to be a sequel. Please, Robot Gentleman, we are overdue for this shit. Like, I'm trying to get 200 days every single year because I love playing this game. Like, I want a sequel of this game, okay? Yesterday, during charades, we learned that Mary Jane doesn't know how to spell whatever the hell that is. And it has left Dolores sorely disappointed. She insists on home, or rather shelter schooling Mary Jane a little. Let me see something real quick. Because this scenario means that she can fix anything that's broken inside of the bunker. But we don't have anything that hasn't been broken. But it's day 31. Did I give them the food and water? I did, right? Let me see. Quite thirsty. Okay, no longer thirsty, no longer hungry. Okay, I did give it to them. I guess I did that shit subconsciously. A stranger pushing a rusty wheelbarrow filled with all kinds of goods stopped by today. He claimed he's a trader looking to barter for items he requires. So he offers 1 bottle in exchange for the cards, 1 bottle in exchange for the... Damn, that's not fair. 2 waters in exchange for the Boy Scout book, and 1 water in exchange for the flashlight. Like I said, I have a shitload of water, so I think I'm good off that. I think I want to keep my items. I was going to give up the flashlight, because I feel like out of all the items, that's probably the one that I need the least. But you never know. We might have to go in like that secret underground lair door scenario. When emptying our bucket in front of the shelter, we discovered a hastily drawn map on one of the ruined walls. Someone drew out a route and marked a spot at the end of it. Maybe there's supplies hidden there? Should we check it out? You mean, should Mary Jane check it out? Because abso-freaking-lutely she should. But Pancake's back, and it's day 33. They didn't get sick yet. I'm actually very impressed. We got some ammo. Okay. Pancake came back today very agitated about something. He really wanted us to get out and follow him somewhere in the neighborhood. This seems a bit risky, but maybe Pancake's on the trail for something big. What gear should we take? Okay, so this is where I'm fucked. Because I don't know which one gives you the water, the map, or the axe. If you bring the gun, Pancake gets scared and never comes back. I think that we might need more soup than anything. I think it's the map. Please. Please, 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 please. Tell me I'm not washed. I'm not washed. I'm not washed! So 3 cans of soup. I made the right choice. I gambled on it and I won. Ha! Guess what? We already got ourselves our very own Fallout garden. I don't give one fuck, okay? We're not doing that. That might turn into something serious. It might get them like a cut, and we need the med kit for Pancake. So let's give them the good stuff, and we can keep sitting on our backsides. One more time talking about my freaking backside. Day 37. It has become more and more difficult to breathe in the shelter over the last couple of hours. We suspect there is something wrong with the ventilation. Maybe it got stuck somehow, but how? We need to investigate or we might suffocate. I think it's the Boy Scout book. I always feel like I get this one wrong and I can't remember. Please do not get sick. I'm begging you. Okay, Dolores isn't sick, but Mary Jane got sick. It's okay though, it's okay. We woke up today feeling very uncomfortable. It was like someone or something was watching us. We could have sworn we noticed movement in the shadows. If anything beside us is alive in the bunker, it's time to teach it who's the boss around here. I'm the boss. I've been the boss and I always will be the boss. But how big is this freaking bunker to notice something in the shadows and not know what's back there? But we got the axe, and that's all that matters, everybody. And we're not gonna answer that phone again. Where's Pancake? There's Pancake. So let's give Pancake the med kit, and drum roll, please. Day 43. We have a working radio. Why not use it? Maybe we'll be able to catch a broadcast or two. I don't think that there's anything wrong with listening to the radio in this scenario. I don't think that it breaks. Did we get something? We were able to tune in and get rid of just enough static to listen to a very energetic and lively speaker. He seemed well-informed and mentioned a few helpful tips that should make it easier for us to survive the next expedition. Okay, so that's good. But will the raiders follow us back home? Or is that almost like a you get to scavenge for free scenario? I don't know, and I don't want to risk it because we still have water and food. I don't want to be greedy. I'm greedy, but I don't want to be too greedy. So give them that. And we had a chance to meet the strangest person today. He looked like a human, except with triple the amount of hands necessary. We listened to his story about a group of folks just like him who are having a hard time scavenging supplies because of their appearance. People shoot first and ask questions later. He offered us a deal. If we share some of our supplies with them, they will help us on our next expedition and make sure we're safe. Okay, so 4 1/4 cans and 6 1/4 bottles. I guess I could do this one. So that means if we go outside, we're definitely coming back for sure because we got the tip from the radio, and then these people with the 4 arms and the 3 dicks. It's day 48. I feel like Mary Jane's gonna die soon because she's been sick way too freaking long. But Pancake seems eager to run outside. All right, let's let Pancake go outside real quick. I just need that scenario. I just need Mutant Mary Jane just one time. Come on, man. Please, let me have it. Pancake came back with some soup. Good boy. Who's your good boy, Pancake? Who's the goodest boy? 50 days. 1/4 of the way there. We can do this. One take, Jay. Don't be doing that, Mary Jane. You gotta believe. I need somebody to believe right now. But I believe I need to give you water and soup. And there's a small muddy pond in the park nearby. Too bad we forgot our fishing rod. Perhaps. Yeah. Okay, so let's use the suitcase on this. And I read every single scenario because this could be someone's first 60-second video that they're watching of me, and they have no idea what any of the scenarios are. I mentioned this before, but I like to read it. God damn, the med kit! Come on, man, talk to me! And if you're gonna talk to me, you better talk to me nice! Because I do this shit! Wait, this is insane. We keep finding spiders everywhere. They're in our soup. They're in our water. We swear some of them keep coming back, and they are bigger every time we see them. It can't go on like this. It's time to wage a war on these spiders. Come on now, everybody. Let's do this. A medkit and then Mutant Mary Jane back to back? Is this what I do? It's not what I do, fuck! We didn't think we would get a chance to increase our food supply by simply playing a card game, but that's what we were offered by a man who knocked on our door today. 2 cans of food. We win, we get his 2 cans. We lose, we give him our 2 cans. Are we going to do it? How many do I have? 4 1/4? Hold on, let me rub the chin pubes, everybody. Let me think about it. I think I'm gonna do it, everybody. If we lose this, Mary Jane doesn't get to eat anymore. Come on now. Talk to me. Oh, yes! I didn't see the thing at the bottom. We did it, everybody. Come on, I really do this. I don't do this for fake. I do this shit for real. Hey, Pancake, who's the good boy? You the good boy. You the goodest boy. You're not the best boy. You the bestest boy. Day 56. Someone is very serious about banging on the hatch. Well, can you stop? We are scared to open it, but it might be some good news, right? We would gladly welcome any friendly face, even if it was our neighbor, Ned. We're pretty sure that if there's any reason why our town got bombed, he would be that reason. Shall we open? Hell no. Most of the time, it's never anybody. I don't know why anybody would try to prank somebody in a post-apocalyptic world, but this town has some real assholes because they've done it. Like, we've run into a scenario where it was like pranksters, and then when we opened the door, the backshot wind ended up getting them sick. So our situation is getting worse every day. We can see the hunger and desperation in each other's eyes. We know a teacher from a local school rescued a bunch of kids when the bomb fell. We also know what kind of supplies are in the school shelter. As part of the community, we helped stock it for an emergency. So technically they're ours, right? Should we reclaim them in our hour of need? You know what? It is day 57, and usually we get a bunch of soup and a bunch of water. Ooh, you know what? I think I might have to make an executive decision. I don't know, everybody. I don't know. Have I gotten soft, everybody? Usually I would just be like, fuck it. I'm doing it. I don't care if I'm stealing from a local school. I do it. But, I don't know. I feel like if we do it, this game has like this karma system or something, and then the raiders are just gonna come for me. You know what? To make it to 200 days, though, I might have to do it. I might have to do it to him. I'm not gonna do it to him, everybody. We're gonna be like a pacifist, good person playthrough. You know, like we're above that, I think. So let's see. We're no bandits, sure. We need supplies, but not at the cost of others. We won't bother these people. A man who takes canned tomato soup from another is not worthy to taste that soup. Yeah, I agree with that. Anyway, we woke up to a dripping sound today. Yes, the green goo! All right, watch this. Come on, Mary Jane. Reward me. Karma system, like I said. Karma system, like I said! Woo! I can't believe that we did that. Yo, we got Mew and Mary Jane. We didn't steal from the local school, and we ended up getting rewarded with Mew and Mary Jane. Come on, bro. I told you I'd do this shit. Okay, so we still need to feed Mew and Mary Jane, but water is no longer on the table, right? Mary Jane's starving. Okay. Cool. All right, and we need to feed Pancake. So I made sure everybody got that. Okay, everybody got the good stuff, right? Pancake, you too? All right, everybody's fed and hydrated, and I'm happy about this. I feel like our chances with Mew and Mary Jane just went way up. It's day 72, and now I'm starting to wonder, when am I gonna send out Mary Jane? Because obviously she always comes back, plus we have the mutants on our side, and that transmission from the radio is gonna give us helpful tips so we come back from our expedition. But we don't even have the ammo, so I can't even do that scenario. But I think I might do it when we have like one more can left, because there is like this weird ass scenario. If you've watched me play through this every year, you know what I'm talking about with Mary Jane, where it asks if we want to talk to her. I feel like no matter what we pick, she gets mad and she leaves the bunker. So I kind of want her to scavenge before we even have to do that. Mysterious sounds are coming from our radio, but they're hidden behind a ton of static. Do we want to tinker with it a bit and find the right frequency? No, I don't want to mess with the radio. But yeah, that's the scenario that I'm scared about. It says that, like, Mary Jane hasn't spoken in a while. Maybe we should talk to her. I feel like if we choose yes or no, it's always going to be the wrong answer. I never seem to pick the right answer with that one. But Pancake is a great companion. This dude loves to freaking eat. Come on, bro. This shit ain't a buffet. We have to ration this shit out. You over here wanting a full-ass can. There's no way, dude. No way. I think I might have to send her out. I'm gonna send her out, everybody, because we're running out of soup. And then I don't want that scenario to pop up. So I'm gonna make an executive decision again, and I am going to send out Mew and Mary Jane. Hopefully the bandits do not follow us back home. But we have so much protection. We have the gun, we have the axe, we have the padlock. Why is Dolores sick? Dolores, why are you sick, baby girl? No, you can't be sick right now, baby girl. Hold on, let's just give you that. Make you feel nice and better. And then let's give Mary Jane that, and then maybe she'll come back with a med kit. So let me make sure I have everything. Okay. There you go. All right, please, Mary Jane, I'm begging you. Come back with a med kit. You are the real MVP. All that shit I was saying about Timmy being the MVP, that was a lie. You the real MVP. The dog woke us up a few times during the night. He's pretty restless and probably wants to go out. Okay, let's let him out. Wait, Pancake, can you get the med kit? You the real MVP. All that shit I was saying about Mary Jane and Timmy, that was a lie. You the real MVP. Water? Man, come on, bro. After all the days we spent down here, we're not exactly clean. We smell bad. Real bad. It didn't bother us until we noticed it. So now we're about to get sick. So why not take a shower? Oh, we don't have soap, but there are other alternatives to consider. Yeah, just put on the gas mask so you're not smelling that filth between your ass. But I think in order to make it to 200 days, I'm gonna need at least one more med kit. One more med kit. Just one more for Dolores, please. Okay, so a woman came by. And she's offering 1 water for the checkerboard. Oh, we have a bunch of water. I think I'm good for now. I'm good for now. Only 2 water for the med kit is criminal. That's absolutely criminal. Are you fucking kidding me? But we gave her all the good stuff, so we're good. 19 more days to 100. Come on. And then we're halfway through. Bro, Pancake, I swear, dude. We can't give you anything. We only have 1.5 cans. So I'm gonna have to pass on that this time. We're just gonna wait to see what Mary Jane came back with. Because Pancake's being a little too selfish, I'm not gonna lie. And we're not gonna do that scenario. I think Mary Jane's coming back right now. Wow. Okay. She's been gone a long time. What? Sick again? How? She came down with a sickness. Bro, don't be so vague. What sickness did she have? There it goes. Noises. Weird noises all the time. Okay, let's play the cards to pass the time. Let's play a game with Pancake or some shit. Come on, Mary Jane. What did you bring back? She brought back a bunch of water. Holy fuck. Okay, yikes. Let's send her back out. Pancake seems eager to run outside. Yeah, let's do it. Shit. I need the med kit, everybody. Dolores came down with a sickness. It's actually pissing me off. I don't like this one bit. Dolores is still quite ill. Come on, bro. There's no freaking way. There's no way. We're not gonna survive. Because sending out Mary Jane now definitely means the Raiders put a target on our back. But Dolores is sick. Come on, bro. Our supplies are scarce and our morale is low. You can almost smell the desperation in the shelter. We're pretty sure there's a small group of survivors nearby. Mostly old folks from the retirement home. You know what, everybody? I'm desperate. I'm the most desperate that I've ever been this entire playthrough. I need to do it. I have to do it. Come on. We didn't get shit. Just a bloody handprint on the wall. We got ammo? We killed old people for some bullets? Oh, our first aid kit is of no use. Yes. Okay. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Day 90. Mary Jane, did you come back with the good shit? She kind of did. 1 can of soup. Okay, so let's give her this. Give everybody that. Prepare to scavenge one more time. And Pancake, are you a good boy? I don't know if you're the goodest boy. Shoot. Oh, boy. Pancake's gonna leave. You know what? Pancake has to leave. That is so sad. This playthrough went from very exciting to extremely sad in like 10 minutes. Oh, Pancake's still here. Yay. Okay. Well, he broke something. Thank you so much for that, Pancake. Anyway, let's send Mary Jane outside. And I guess we're just gonna see how far we can make it. It's day 92. And Dolores is back to normal. Fuck yeah, dude. Pancake wants to go out. All right, let's let him out. We should actually see if we can, like, do any more scenarios to get some food. Can a trader come? Pancake brought back water. So now I feel bad because Pancake's doing some stuff. We had spare ammunition, but now it's gone. We don't know how or when. Well, let's look for it. Because usually with that scenario, we usually get the ammo back every single time. And then I think the spider lady can actually give us some good shit if we give her the ammo. How about we put that radio to good use? Something might be on air even now. Okay, and now it's day 95. So I need to give Dolores the good stuff. Can never forget to give her the good shit. But what was on that radio? Some friendly soul on the radio was talking about a supply pack she'd lost during a trip through our town. We immediately realized she must have driven through our street. We rushed out and got to the package before anyone else. That's what I'm talking about, everybody. That's what I'm talking about. Day 97. Come on, Mary Jane. I'm sending her out because I'm trying to avoid the awkward conversations that I'm going to have with her. But she brought back a freaking med kit. Oh my gosh, Mary Jane. Yo, Mary Jane. What the heck? Okay, let's pack that up, and then let's do some of that. Holy crap. I can't believe this. Yo, Mary Jane is for real. She is so for real. I'm grateful. Like, we got 3 med kits this entire playthrough. One from the scavenge, one from the pond, right? Like the fishing scenario, and then one from Mary Jane. But it's day 99, everybody. We just gotta make the right choices, and we're almost there. So the dog woke us up a few times during the night. Okay, let's let Pancake out, and we are officially halfway through, everybody. Day 100. I feel like day 100 is like the bare minimum whenever we attempt these runs. Like, we always make it past 100 days. Well, let's give her water and soup. And one thing you don't expect is a band of people all dressed in green showing up at your doorstep and claiming they take from the rich and give to the poor. That's exactly what happened to us. Should we let those clowns in? They might provide some high-quality entertainment. I mean, it looks like we're pretty filthy rich, right? This bunker is freaking stacked. So I'm not gonna let these green pajama-wearing motherfuckers in. And if they take everything, I promise you. Yes! Okay, I was expecting it to be empty as shit. We didn't answer those peculiar calls and kept the door locked until the noises faded away. All right, perfect. A traveling salesman paid us a visit today. He introduced himself as Willie. Apparently, business can do well even after the end of the world. Okay, so 2 cans in exchange for the gas mask, but we might need, like, the showering scenario, you know, when we stink. So I don't want to do that. 1 soup in exchange for the cards. We definitely need to do that because we are running out of soup. So I am going to take that deal. I'm going to take that deal, and there's going to be no regrets. Because we need as much soup as we can get. Day 103. What's that sound? A galloping horse? We rushed to the door and were greeted by 2 men dressed like they'd come from a medieval fair. We identified the source of the sound. One of them was holding 2 rocks and hitting them against each other constantly, while the other was skipping and pretending to be a rider. They said they're looking for some antique cup, but they got lost, and they would be most grateful if we could let them check our map, provided we have one. Once again, these are one of the scenarios where I think that nothing bad ever happens if we have the item. And Mary Jane, I think she brought back some soup. The map checking people gave us some cards, and then she brought back some soup and some water. So let's wait 1 more day, and then we're going to give her the soup. Okay. So Pancake, who's a good boy. I guess you a good boy. You know what? Let me send Mary Jane back out again. Because I feel like if we just keep sending her out, then we don't have to talk to her. When we heard a knock on the door this morning, we held our breath in fear. But we soon heard children's voices coming from outside. We decided to open up. It turned out the voices belonged to a pair of Girl Scouts. They used to sell cookies, but they have branched out and now they offer other items too. Smart girls. So they offer the poison thing for the axe, and then they offer the suitcase for the book. So the one thing that I learned about doing these challenges is that if we gave up the axe, for example, we're gonna get a scenario to get the axe back. Because now it's unlocked because we don't have the axe anymore. You know what I mean? But if we had the axe the entire time, that scenario would never pop up because the game knows that we have the axe. Yeah, I have been playing this game for way too long. So if I get that little bug spray thing, then that means the scenario to get the axe is gonna happen again. So maybe I should do it, right? But then if I use the axe for the raiders, then that scenario will pop back up again. So maybe I should just save it until that moment comes. So I think that I'm not gonna do anything. It'll make sense later. Like, once the raiders come, I use the axe, right? Then I'll get the scenario in the future to get the axe back instead of wasting it now and just having the bug spray for no reason. So we've been hearing a lot of noises from our neighborhood today. Our guess is that there was a zoo escape and the animals are stampeding up there. Oh, don't worry about it. It's just your mom. We got a little scared today when all of a sudden our map just fell out the wall. Maybe our shelter is haunted? When the map fell down, it revealed some sort of safe behind it. We don't remember installing it, but we can probably crack it. Well, we technically have all the time in the world to do it. Should we try? Sure. No idea what's going to be behind there, because obviously I don't remember. I mean, I know that there's a safe behind the map, but I don't know what kind of thing that we're going to get. We got the suitcase. Okay, Pancake is a great companion. I mean, kind of not that great, always eating all of our freaking soup. Mary Jane didn't even bring back any soup. Oh, crap. She brought back the bug spray, though. Okay, let's prepare to scavenge. And then enough of this plain tasteless water. Dolores is really craving a cup of coffee real bad. True blue American coffee. Okay, Mary Jane is gonna go on that coffee run real quick. Please come back with some good stuff. Actually, I don't even know if you're coming back with some good stuff. I just want people to come back with some good stuff. Great, we got a whole pot of coffee. The taste is weird and we don't have any sugar or milk to give it flavor, but it'll do. It's a step up from the bland, slightly irradiated water we've been drinking. The pot only held a few cups worth of coffee and we gulped it all down in mere minutes. All of us are very alert and ready for anything, so for the next 5 or so minutes anyway. Huh. Okay. So you are gonna go out, right? I think that she's good. Why do I feel like I'm missing something? I'm not missing anything. Yeah. We're gonna feed Dolores on day 115. I don't know why my mind is like kind of blanking right now. Pancake seems eager to run outside for a while. Please come back with a can of soup. You've been eating all of our freaking soup cans. At least bring one back. You eat one, then bring one back. You didn't bring one back. You brought back more water. Okay. Let's give you that. The trash cans becoming full of empty soup cans, and that unmentionable bucket is overflowing. Both of them are attracting strangely glowing, suspiciously big insect wildlife. Roaches weren't that big before the war, were they? I mean, I'm glad that I'm not in that scenario. I freaking hate roaches. I hate roaches. I hate spiders. I hate mosquitoes. I hate everything, bro. I just hate bugs. Day 117. These are dire circumstances we found ourselves in. Supplies are running low, and if we don't take care of ourselves, nobody else will. We know for a fact that one of our neighbors had a shelter with a broken trap door, and there might be some supplies inside. Of course, there's a chance the neighbor and her kids managed to get there in time, but we could really use whatever they have. And we're stronger. Should we pay them a visit? I think we should. I think we have to. We have no more soup cans to our name. So we gotta get something. I'm leaving here with something. We left here with nothing. We went, we got what we needed, and we came back? That's what you needed? Bro, you need some soup! We noticed an abandoned tank. Nah, that shit blew up in, like, somebody's face. I forgot who it was. I want to say that it's Timmy, which sounds messed up, but I think, like, the tank exploded, and Timmy blew up in, like, a million pieces. We don't have any more soup for Pancake. So, I really think that this is the last day for Pancake. No, Pancake actually ripped the map up, I think. No, Pancake left. That's so freaking sad. That's so sad, everybody. I hate that. We noticed someone had written a set of mysterious directions in one of the corners. Will it lead to treasure? It might be worth sending someone to find out. I actually don't remember if we send her out if the bunker closes. So I am not taking a chance on that. I'm not gonna lie. But Mary Jane is back. Please bring back more soup. Fuck. Dude, there's no way that we're gonna die by starving right now. There's no way. Come on, Mary Jane. What are we doing? Bro, we're fucked. This sucks. I can't believe this is about to happen. There's no way. Right? There's no way? Tell me there's no way that we're about to lose this by dying right now. Come on now. Can a trader come? Like a random trader? Please? Dolores got sick again, dude. I'm gonna keep giving her water. And then the med kit. Every smell attacks our noses. There isn't much we can miss. So when a single brick from out from the wall revealing a tight opening. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Hold on. Don't use this yet. Let's see what the source of that smell is. Maybe it's a can of soup. Come on. Please, 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 please. Fuck! It is! Holy shit! I can't believe it. That's at least 20 more days. Woo. Today we met a bunch of people dressed in what looked like Halloween doctor outfits. They claim to be a field hospital moving from place to place. Okay, so this scenario, they will come back and heal us in the future if we get sick again. So we gave her food and water and the med kit, right? Okay. Holy shit. That was such a clutch-ass scenario. I didn't give the med kit because if the source of that stench ended up getting her sick again, then I would have used the med kit and then she got sick again. So, yeah, you know what I mean, everybody. Some door-to-door salesman found his way to our shelter. We remember him from before the apocalypse. I mean, I have a shitload of water. I mean, what else do I have to lose? Just give him some water, everybody. Maybe we'll get some good karma. I don't know. Just when we thought we might have a quiet day, we got invaded. A group of bandits is on the other side of the door, demanding we walk out hands in the air or they will get in the hard way. That doesn't sound too good. What should we do? I'm using the gun because this town ain't big enough for the TV. And it's day 128. I think that we can use the gun twice because we had the ammo, right? Yeah. Okay, we blasted those mother suckers. We were able to defend our home this time. What if they come back? The spare ammo we brought came in handy. Yeah, it did. Some nasty mutated raccoon-like animal shows up around the shelter door almost every night. We tried to sneak up on it, but it jumps away and hides as soon as we open the door. I think that this is gonna give us some soup. I think. Like 2 cans. Right? Yeah, we got another can. Holy crap. Okay, so it was just 1 can. The raider camp on our street has been especially maddening lately. They're acting like real savages. We won't stand for that. Somebody should show them that the innocent survivors on the wasteland aren't just miserable victims, and that someone should be us. I agree, Dolores. So grab that axe and start chopping some people's freaking heads. Mary Jane, she brought back another soup. And we lost the axe. Okay, so let's give them that. Prepare to scavenge one more time. And I am not gonna keep sitting on my backside. Make sure I gave them that. Okay, I gave them that. And we still have another medkit? Wait, Mary Jane came back with another medkit? Holy fuck, she really is the real MVP. And then Dolores got sick again, dude. Bro, this is crazy. Mary Jane, she's not even the MVP. She's the MVP of being the MVP. A gang of thugs started banging on our door, ordering us to surrender and give up all of our supplies. How do we respond to these scumbags? We get the gun again, and we say, shh. You understand me? Day 133. The gun's broken, but you know what? We're gonna get another one. Hear that? Noises coming from below. Don't even worry about that. Don't even worry about the noises coming from below. Don't even trip. Where are the people with the 4 arms that are gonna protect us from the raiders, bro? Wait, why is Dolores kind of crazy? She's being crazy. It's kind of making me crazy. Wait. Okay, the bullet for the Boy Scout book. The axe. Okay, I'll do that one. That's definitely something that I would do. Thank you, random person that traded me that. Day 135. Come on, Jay. Sick again! How? That makes no sense. There's a man on our doorstep, and he wants to be our friend. At least that's what he says. He looks harmless, although he seems to have acquired an extra pair of arms as a result of some weird mutation. He assures us that we will not get sick and asks us for our help. If we could provide him and his group with some supplies, they would repay us by helping us fight off the next raiding party. Hell yeah. Okay, so a bottle of water for you. And come on, Mary Jane. It's the gang of thugs again, but I kind of want to use the axe right now. We used the axe, but it sounded like a gun sound effect. So I don't know if that's how, like, axes worked back in the day, but hey, we did what we had to do. And we can keep sitting on our backside. Nobody's talking about our backsides, everybody. Like, one more time talking about my freaking backside. Mary Jane's back. Day 139. Another med kit. Not another med kit. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Okay. So let's give this. Prepare to scavenge. We're discussing plans for our first meal that didn't feature tomato soup when we heard yells outside. We discovered they came from a small group of ragged survivors. They were sorry sight and weren't surprised when they requested aid. They asked us to provide anything we could, water, food, or medical supplies. We have a shitload of water, so I'm gonna give you some water, and then you can give me, like, some good karma, right? Day 140? Okay, Dolores is fine. She's not crazy anymore. Let me give her some more of this. Try to make her feel better. And then Mary Jane, please get us a med kit. Like, I'm begging you, please. The more we know about what's going on, the better it is for us. Let's gather on the radio and see if we can tune into a station. It's pretty late in the game for that scenario. So I think that means that I'm gonna get something good. I think. Nothing, and nothing. Okay. All hands on deck. There are a bunch of people on the other side of the door, and they don't seem too friendly. In fact, they've promised us a painful death at least 17 times already, and it's only been 5 minutes since they arrived. We better prepare. They'll be forcing that door any minute now. No, the 4-armed people, they got my back like chiroprac. So hopefully they whoop their ass so good that they never come back. But we only have one more form of protection, and it's the padlock. So I don't know what to do. Hold on, let me see something. We hope everything goes well for them. Oh, never mind. We were able to fight off the bandits this time, but there's no guarantee they won't come back. Okay, keep giving her water. And then this is the government scenario. Yeah, 200 days is not looking good, everybody. But Mary Jane's back. Day 146. She brought back ammo and 2 waters. I mean, that's not bad. So, let's give them this, right? Actually, no, not you, just Mary Jane. And then, what's this say? We stumbled upon a weird signal. I guess we'll prepare to scavenge, and then I guess I'll listen to the signal, right? Yeah, give her some soup so she doesn't get angry. And I'm trying to think, everybody, because I'm trying to think how long we can last with Dolores being sick like this. She's gotten sick so many freaking times in this game. It's ridiculous. If the raiders come 2 more times, I only have that. So what kind of protection would I have? Yeah, I don't really have any protection. Can those people in those white doctor outfits come heal me? Because what is happening? We gave them the water. Like, come and heal me. Day 149. Come on. Yes! Did they come? I think they did. Wait a minute. Let me see. We almost forgot about that one time we shared some water with a group of people dressed in lab coats. Out of the blue, they came back today and administered us some very healthy looking shots. So they were real doctors after all. We think? I mean, let's freaking go, everybody. We might be able to do this. If the Raiders are gone, because they've come at least like 6-10 times maybe. Okay, nope. The Raiders are back on day 150. So this is our last line of defense. Unless Mary Jane can hurry up and come back. Because we don't have anything else. Shoot. Oh, this is not good. This is not good. This is not good. Come on, please, 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 please. Oh, she's back. Okay. I'm not going to send out Mary Jane no more. She brought back more soup. And that's pretty much it. Crap. Okay, poor Mary Jane. There was barely any reaction ever since she transformed. Oh, no. Should we talk to her? Should we talk to her, everybody? I feel like there's not a right answer here. I feel like every time I choose the answer, it's always bad. It's always bad. I'm going to talk to her. I'm going to tell her that she did a good job. I'm going to tell her that she's the MVP of the MVPs. I think she'll appreciate that, right? Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. She didn't appreciate that. She did not appreciate that. She actually hated that. She hated the fuck out of that. And then those people came, but I have the bug spray. Oh, this is so bad. Can somebody please give me something? Can somebody throw me a lifeline? I'm begging you, and I'm sick again, dude. There's no way. Bro, they're back on back-to-back days? Back-to-back days! This game said, fuck you, you're not being this today.
You suck, you jackass.
Wow. Bro. No way. They waited for Mary Jane to leave. And then they're like, you know what? It's go time. That's crazy. 155 days, everybody. That's annoying. I'm gonna have to try that again in a future episode, but that pissed me off. I was trying to get it one take J style. Just one video for the whole year and I'm good, but no. I gotta do it again. All right, everybody, but that's gonna do it for the first attempt of the 200 days challenge in 2026. Let me know if you wanna see the next episode as soon as possible. If you do, make sure you give this video one big fat like. And tell a friend today that Jay from the Kubz Scouts is that dude!